44. Have you ever been married before?
Yes.
How long?
14 years.
14 years married.
Well, I was with him. We were married like 10. I'm actually still technically married. But we broke up 5 years ago.
So what's it like going back into the world now as a single woman?
Crazy.
What makes you say that?
Because people, well, men are, there's a lot of liars. Like most of the good people or the good guys are like taken and gone. So now you have to filter through the leftovers.
What kind of men do you think are going for you?
Definitely younger guys want like a sugar mama. That's definitely happening. There's older guys that want, what's the word, like a trophy? And then there's kind of, I think, a lack of guys in my age group.
But my question is, why throw a marriage away after so long?
Well, I didn't throw it away. I tried. I tried to make it work. It didn't work.
What was the detriment in the relationship that caused you to step away?
Oh, it was abusive, emotionally, psychologically, and physically. So I had to step away.
I don't believe that. I don't. That's what they like to throw out there all the time.
Yeah,
it was abusive.
I was gonna say that. I think a lot of women that have been divorced like to say that. I'm not saying in some situations that hasn't happened. Yes, it happens, but I have noticed that a lot of women who have been divorced, or let's say they're in a relationship, not married, but they've ended that relationship or that marriage from, and some of them don't even say physical. They just say mental abuse.
No, they just say the word. Then we go, what do you mean?
Yeah. And if you dig into
when
it,
you start peeling back the layers, it's like, hold up a second.
It's not that.
Who was it? What? So you was abusive to him? Or how did it work? You start peeling back the layers, you realize they're capping.
Yeah.
Right?
But
if you are being abused, obviously leave.
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
That's realistic. Someone's doing something to you, leave. If that's what you're getting,
if you
right?
can, yeah.
But what's she, 44?
40 something, yeah.
So
I can't remember.
So this ain't the time to, ladies.
No.
Free game now, right? If you're ever that age, and I'd even say younger, right? That's not the time to be playing.
No.
You shouldn't be leaving your relationships if it's a good one anyway. Everyone's case is different. But if you got a good relationship and you might feel bored or you might feel whatever, right? It's a bit of a routine and it's too structured. Maybe you need to grow up. Because who doesn't like balance? Who doesn't like structure, right? As you her in her 40s, dating is hard. Either you're going to meet guys that are already in a relationship, or the younger ones are going to holler, like she said, and you're going to be the sugar mama. You're going to have, if you're in your 40s, you're going to have guys probably in their 70s, 80s hollering. And come on, man.
Yeah,
like,
it's not what you want, because she's struggling to get men in her age bracket.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm trying to say.
Because men in her age bracket is saying, why am I gonna pick up myself and take this woman on board? What's in it for me? And more time when you break it down and you go, okay, if I want kids, why am I okay? I'm fine looking after myself. Why I gotta take on the responsibility of this woman? What do I get out of it?
And she'll usually have children by that age.
It's a bad deal at that point. It's a bad deal.
Ladies, find your men from when you're young, please.
Yeah.
Like, if you're in a relationship, stay in that relationship. Don't be quick to just jump in and out relationships.
She did say she was still married, so
she did. Okay, in her situation, let's say she's being 100% honest and it was abusive. Okay, I would not advise her to stay in that. No, she said she tried, but it still did not work out. Right? You're not gonna just sit there and just be forever. You know what I mean? And you shouldn't, exactly. So let's say she's being honest there. Yeah, I say to get out, even if it has been a long period of time. It's like, nah, I need to go.
How many women date with intentions? How many women? Okay, if I know I'm of a certain age, if I know I'm of a certain weight, if I'm average looking, I'm gonna date with intention. I'm gonna put certain things in place in order so I stand a better chance and I have a bigger dating pool.
Yeah.
But they don't like to do that. They like to say, I'm good as I am. That's why you hear them say, I'm a 10 out of 10. No. That means there's no room for improvement. You're perfect.
Yeah.
So these are not the times to be playing that game, because what happens with women like that is when she met her guy, or she's 44, she met him at 30 or in her 20s, right? dating back in your 20s is different to how it is now.
Yeah.
So you think the guys are going to court you the same. Nah, recreational use, times have changed.
It has.
This is the reality.
Facts, yeah.
This is the reality. So you got to be up to speed in how to maneuver in the dating market. But guys, tell us what you think.